And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
Another day where there's not much to say about the storm tracker. It's basically what you've seen all day long. We saw those temperatures heat up a little bit more than yesterday. We got into those 80s today. And moving forward past that, we're going to continue to see those clear conditions well through this week, which is why we're going to see some of those really hot temperatures at the end of the week. For now, though, we're seeing a little bit of breeze start to move in. We still have that lake wind advisory that's going to be coming off of the American Falls Reservoir, starting to drag a lot of those breezes across. And once we hit Tuesday and Wednesday, we're seeing some rain in the southern mountains as well as the Tetons, which is bringing a little bit more cool air in our direction. We'll be cooling back down into those 70s, but only for a day. We'll quickly warm back up as soon as those pass. Now, zooming out, you can barely tell that we're even going to see those scattered storms. Of course, even though there's a chance in the mountains, it's very low, 25, 30%. So we're not seeing some strong storms come through. We're seeing isolated events, just enough to drop those temperatures down. But behind us, staying clear. So Snake River Plain clear all week long. So not much of anything going on behind us. Future tracker is going to show exactly the same thing. Moving that forward, the only thing you see is north of Yellowstone in Montana, North Idaho, and over up in West Montana as well. You'll see some of those showers skirt across throughout the entirety of the day. But as we move forward, we're not seeing them dip down at all. So we're continuing to see that summer-like weather through the rest of this week. Another clear night in the Snake River Plain, so it's going to be gorgeous out. Temperatures still slightly warmer than what you'd expect at night. 55 in Pocatello, 53 in Idaho Falls. We've gotten used to those 40s at night, so it is a nice improvement over those. Scattered clouds in the central mountains as well. 51, 52 in Chalice and Salmon, so still seeing those temperatures slowly warming up at night as well. And then finally, the scattered clouds in the highlands of western Wyoming. A little bit colder out there, though. 44 in both Island Park and Jackson. As you head over to the Yellowstone, expect 37. So once again, 5 degrees off of freezing, very similar to what we saw last night. Now, as for Monday, it's another great day. 71 in Island Park, 74 in Jackson. Temperatures still on the warmer sides, 80s in central mountains with some partly cloudy conditions. Snake River Plain, seeing a few clouds as well, but 84 in Pocatello, 83 in Idaho Falls. It's not until Tuesday when those temperatures drop back off. So while we aren't seeing those scattered storms that the mountains are, we are still seeing a little bit of clouds push in, a little bit of wind, and temperatures pushing it back down to 78, especially for Pocatello. You can see there on Tuesday with a 78, but then quickly shooting right back up, 92, 95, and then 98 by the end of the week. So we're back to those dry summer days that we basically see almost all season long moving forward. Idaho Falls also cooling down for 76 on Tuesday, shooting back up to 94 on Thursday and Friday. And it's also honestly a little bit of a blessing too, because when you're outside enjoying the fireworks, it's not going to be as hot. Wednesday's a little bit better. Teton area, however, you're probably not going to want to be as outside for those fireworks, because Wednesday and Tuesday we do see the chance of rain, which is why those temperatures are being driven down everywhere else. Warming back up to those mid-80s for Friday though, and then finally for the central mountains, very similar. It's cooling down in the 75. They're not seeing any rain, even though they're usually where it starts. And then 89 and 95 for Thursday. So this is what we get used to around here. We get used to that winter, and then all of a sudden it just shoots up to 95, and it's going to stay there for 3 months. So
goes down a little bit, but it looks like we're going to have a really good 4th of July holiday this year with the weather for the next few days.
A little bit cooler, but still clear.
Yeah, perfect.